What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan, and today we'll be watching Breaking Bad, episode 3 of season 3, called I.F.T. I.F.T. Before we get into the episode, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction, link in the description to my Patreon. That's where all the full-length reactions are, and also the movies that I watch on this channel. I upload them early to Patreon, so if you're into that kind of stuff, link in the description, check it out. Got a new shirt, Los Pollos Hermanos, the Chicken Bros. Link to this will be in the description down below if you want the shirt. It'll be right there. Now then, a little bit about the last episode. Last episode was a pretty slow one, similar to the first one. We're getting a pretty steady, slow burn, which is really good. I like that quite a lot. That's one of the reasons why I liked Game of Thrones, at least the first 3, actually even 4 seasons, because that writing was so damn good. Everything was just so well built up, and I like that about this show as well. They build up to, you know, these massive events that take place. Absolute ridiculousness, which was the same with Game of Thrones as well. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. Very slow start, slow burn, but like I said, I like it. They're building, it's clear they're building up to something major, because there's a lot happening. You know, there's a lot in the works. The twins. Well, we saw, I forgot his name. Tio, the uncle, right? I forgot. Do we even know his name? I don't know. I probably do. Just forgot. So you saw him. Now I know that the twins are the cousins. Jesse bought his house, or his aunt's house, rather. Walt moved back in, or it looked like he moved back in. What's gonna happen there? The twins are looking for Heisenberg that was in his house. Gus interfered, moved them away. Gus is now a whole another level boss. He's a level 100 boss now. Before he was more like level 30, 40 boss. So I don't know. You know, there's a lot. There's just so much buildup, and I love it so much because it just makes me excited for the future episodes. How will this pan out? What are they building up to? It makes me think about that, and I love that sort of thing. And it's been so good. It's been slow, but I love every second of it. It was never not entertaining. I mean, the guy threw a pizza on the roof. How is that not entertaining, man? That is entertainment right there. Yeah, quite a bit is going on. Skylar does annoy me a little bit with the little quips that she throws at people who are just trying to help, who's just trying to be good people, stand-up people. But I do understand her side, though. I do understand what she's going through, and I do, well, as much as I can understand, I understand, you know, because how can I really understand her situation? I've never really been in that. But I get it, though, when you're in that panic sort of situation where it's all going to shit. I mean, you start to do things that doesn't make sense, right? And that's what's happening here. So I don't need to know exactly her situation, but I do know what it's like to be in a stressful panic sort of situation, which is what she's in. I'm sure she's scared as well. You know, drug dealers aren't the nicest of people. Not from Walt, I don't think, at least, but you know, the people he's dealing with. Walt, that is. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's get into the episode. Without any further ado, or a chicken leg, spicy please. We're in Mexico. Someone mentioned whenever there's a yellow tint, it's Mexico. Mexico! So I think we are. And it kind of looks like Mountain Dew, you know? It's like greenish yellow neon sort of thing.
Día caliente como hoy. Los que toman y los que sirven. Cállate y llena mi copa.
That was rude. The guy's trying to look after you. I don't think, well, he doesn't look like the kind who gives a shit.
Yo entendí que un hombre no puede tomar todo lo que quiere, esperándose en una línea.
Pongan atención, pueden aprender algo.
I'm so glad they have subtitles because it is helping with my Spanish so much. I know very little Spanish.
Sabía que tú estarías aquí.
So I somewhat understand him, but seeing the subtitles just reassures it, like, oh, what I thought he's saying is correct. Is he about to die? Because he's dead, right?
Qué estúpido. Sabes, se me olvidó tu cumpleaños el mes pasado. Este pueblo culo de burro, traerte un regalo. Lo tengo allá atrás.
¿Allá atrás?
Sí, sígueme.
Oh, he's dead. He's dying, isn't he?
Nada.
Yeah, they put his head on that, didn't they?
Te la voy a dedicar.
DEA?
Para el gran filósofo.
DEA? No, what is that? Couldn't quite see it. Ah, okay. I mean, I knew they cut his head off, but don't show it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, do show it. We've seen so much in this show already. Alright, what a fucking start. So yeah, people in the bar, pay attention. You can learn a thing or two from him. You should take his head outside to show him where that gets you, you know? Oh, he's cleaning it up. Bro, I'd still eat it. Pizza's so good, man.
By the looks of him, he has no idea how close he came.
He noticed the eye, though, didn't he? I mean, that could be anything, really. And I mean, he's good with attention to detail, though, but that could really be anything. Well, no need to disrespect his mother.
What the hell are you doing in there?
Back.
We had an agreement.
I didn't agree to anything.
Okay, so that's what he was doing. She's sweating. It's a hot well, actually, that was a long time ago. Like that guy said, but that was a long time ago.
If you don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna call the police.
Give her the phone, go on. I think that's what he's doing. He's calling the bluff, right? That's what Saul told him. Give her the phone.
There's the phone.
Oh, okay, yes, that's what he's doing. Wait, she doesn't know what the cop's number is? Isn't that just 911?
They're connecting me. Right hand to God, I will tell them.
Don't say that. I don't think you will.
Is everything to me. Without it, I have nothing to lose.
Soon to be ex-husband broke into my house, and I need an officer to come and remove him.
The cops can just remove him? Isn't it his house? They haven't agreed on anything yet, right? I love her acting, by the way. She was shaking. Like, I literally felt the tension there. That's, Junior? Flynn? Oh, why am I enjoying this?
Why are you home so soon?
I'm not.
Didn't she just look at her watch?
I haven't seen Dad in like forever.
Walter.
How was school? It was good, yeah.
I feel so bad for her, but and there are two things to do here. Go to the cops or just continue on living the way you are. There is no third option. Cops, caparooties. Let's go. I can't wait to see this one.
You called the cops on Dad?
This is about trespassing.
Trespassing. You're divorced then.
Well, there's not a court order, if that's what you mean, but we've been living
Okay, so that was right. Okay, cool.
Whose name is on the title to the house?
both of
Walt.
us. It's
Or, okay.
jointly owned.
Arrest a man for breaking into his own house.
Okay, that's good to know.
I got her, honey.
So the cops see this, that he's a caring father. That's why I'm laughing. And then Flynn on his side as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing, Skylar? Like, there are two ways. This is not one of them.
I'm gonna level with you, ma'am. If you want your husband out of the house, you're gonna have to help me out. Is it possible maybe he's broken any laws that you know of? Anything at all?
There you go. Come on now.
It's my mom's fault.
Come on, don't kid.
Well, son, come on, it's not your mom's fault. She's, we're under some pressure.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's so angry. I just don't understand. I mean, she's going through it, so she's not thinking properly.
Welcome home.
I feel bad for Skylar. She's in such a tough spot, you know. She's making all the wrong moves. All of them. Not telling the cops. Not doing anything legally. She seems to be okay with illegal activity, honestly. I mean, she knows about Ted too and just lets it go. She should be reporting that, you know? Hey!
Don't look so glad to see me.
Is anyone?
You getting back in touch with your partner? Kind of wanted to refloat that boat. Want you to convince the master chef to do.
Master Chef.
You got no bankroll.
Yeah, he spent all his cash on the house, right? So he actually doesn't have anything. Neither does he have a job. So actually kind of does need to, well, do something. Not cooking, but something.
Hey, if you're trying to sell me something, I've got 4 little words for you. Do not call list. However, if you're cool, leave it at the beep.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. He's not completely good then. Is anyone ever really?
That's great news, sir. Thank you. Thanks again, sir. I really appreciate you stepping to the plate. Thank you.
What happened? Another promotion?
El Paso wants me back.
There it goes.
Man, congrats, man. That's fantastic.
He's gonna be leaving Gomi though. Come on, I like Gomi in this partnership, man. Ooh. Okay. So he's not as excited as he says he is. Whoa.
Hello?
They killed her. Or is she tied up or something? Oh, yeah, they probably killed her. No trespassing. Oh, I love this show. So good.
Siento que no sea accesible así.
No worries. He brought his own accessibility.
Entonces estás trabajando con este Hyaden. Sí. Don Salamanca tenía un sobrino que se llamaba Tuco.
His name's Salamanca?
Era el mero al norte de la frontera. Y este Heisenberg, hasta que traicionó a Tuco. La sangre se paga con sangre. Los primos de Tuco.
I figured that much.
Estoy involucrado con esto. Cuando nuestros negocios me importará que hagan con él. Hasta entonces.
Ooh, he does not like that. There you go.
Es perder el apoyo del cartel. Eso sería imprudente. Y esos chamacos que están allá.
He did not like that.
Pongan atención. Ellos no son como tú y yo.
Yeah, I figured that much. They look crazy. Yeah, look at them.
Tell me something. I've got 4 little words for you. Do not call list, however. Hey, if you're trying to sell me something, I've got 4 little words for you. Do not call list, however. If you're cool, leave.
He's not doing good. He's not doing good. Yo, I have that air mattress. That's an air mattress. I have one just like that, bro. He's back to smoking. Oh, them are able to sleep, huh?
Tyler, you want some help?
Come on. Come on, Sky. It'll take some time to adjust, though.
Use the bathroom.
Wait, there's no bathroom downstairs. I thought there was one downstairs.
Understand, I'm bound by the attorney-client privilege to keep everything you tell me a secret. I can't tell a soul.
Not this. Surely they have to tell this.
Especially if it's illegal.
That's true?
My husband makes.
Is that a good idea?
Your husband's a drug dealer.
A manufacturer.
Technically.
They call them cooks.
Master Chef.
This is my advice.
Go to the police.
Your husband for divorce immediately. Let me go to the police and tell them what you just told me. This is a no-brainer.
I agree. Then there's nothing else.
I don't want my son to find out his father is a criminal.
In the end, it may not be up to you.
Oh, literally took that from my mouth.
Getting caught.
Yep.
I can't see why I should lay all this on my family when things may resolve themselves on their own without anyone else knowing.
That's very good, what she just said. And I do agree with that as well. But then what's the problem? What are you doing all this for then? You know what I mean? Like...
Hey, Jack going on up here. It's quiet as hell.
Ooh, okay. It's bringing the...
Over there. Take her home. Man, in this place, the bartender's probably holding.
That means like having drugs or something, right?
Oh, what you doing?
Calling it in? Oh, this guy's not good. Oh. El Paso is not a word he wants to hear.
Take a leak. Jesus, get yourself some Flomax.
No, I think he's gonna fight the guy. Yep. Yeah, the way he walked back in, I'm like, he's not even gonna, like, arrest him or anything because he left his gun. So he's just in here for a fight. Yep, there it is.
DEA! Don't move!
I'm thinking, is that him trying to... He's calling Jane again.
Hey, if you're trying to sell me something, I've got 4 little words.
The number you have reached 1494985 in area code 505 is no longer.
I was just about to say it's still in service. Is he cooking? Without Walt? Oh, she was waiting for him to leave until she can leave the room? Money!
Skylar.
Oh, he brought the money from the garage because that's where it was.
Hanging back, saw a deal go down. I went outside to call it in. You stayed to keep an eye on the suspects. That's when they attacked you. I didn't tell them that you left your gun under the seat before you went back inside.
Yep.
I've done a terrible thing, but I did it for a good reason. I did it for us.
And it's justifying the means.
His college tuition for Walter Jr. and Holly. His health insurance for you and the kids. For Junior's physical therapy. It's for this roof over your head.
Walt,
Please. Please. I didn't steal it. It doesn't belong to anyone else. I earned it. All that I've done for this family be for nothing if you don't accept what I've earned.
Yeah, Clock dead? There's one of those that doesn't have the second needle. And I see like the yellow needle there. Maybe it is. Whoa.
Are your kids home?
All right. She came real late. Okay. How late did Ted come? Never mind.
I'm cooking dinner.
It only makes sense. You are the master chef.
So, how was your day? Good.
Good, a bit better than good.
I feel good about our talk this morning, and I'm very eager to hear what you're thinking.
You talked. She didn't say anything. It wasn't our talk. It was your talk.
Honesty is good, don't you think?
It is good, Skylar. You gonna tell him? Honesty is good, yeah?
I fucked Ted.
Boys, dinner. Okay.
Thank you.
Louis?
Yes, please.
All right, I want you both to eat your salad, okay? Okay.
Really?
No. Nobody likes salad, but...
That's the end. Okay. Let's go. Okay. I just realized. I.F.T. I fucked that. Oh. Okay. I mean, you go, girl, but listen. This is a tough one. I've been told that there's a portion of the fan base that really dislikes Skylar, and I think I can understand why now. Now, having said that, what she did was wrong, obviously, but let's try to understand, though, right? Why did she do it? To get back at Walt, I mean, that's kind of clear, right? Although, honestly, she's been kind of giving him the eyes well before this happened. Does that make it okay? No. Doesn't. More importantly, she's taking advantage of Ted, right? He's manipulating Ted. But she's in a very tough spot, and it is so easy to judge, as I am doing. And so are you. What would we do when we were in that situation? I have no idea. Probably fuck Ted. Kinda hot. Oh my god, that was intense. This show, and the actors in the show have a way of expressing themselves by just looks, just not even saying one word. And I love that. The actors are just so good. Skylar was so good. At the start when she was calling the cops, she was scared. She was literally shaking. She was angry. She was frustrated. She was tense. She pulled it off so well. You can see throughout this entire episode that Walt was guilty the entire time. He's like kind of like this. He's like guilt. He's he's showing regret, remorse. And he said it too, that he regrets what he has done and the actions he has taken to get the money are bad, and which is kind of good to hear, honestly, because in the previous episode he said I can't be the bad guy. So it's finally good that he at least acknowledged that he is the bad guy. I literally wrote it down right here. I fucked Ted, and I was like, oh, I.F.T. It's a good thing I wrote it down. I would never realize that. Well, actually, is that what that is? What else could it be? Can't be NFT. If it's something else, please let me know. But I'm pretty certain that's what it is. Because when you write it out, go ahead, write this out with the first letter as the capital word. Right there, I.F.T. So I spoke about this in the previous episodes as well, and I spoke about it a little bit during this one as well. It's a bit frustrating seeing Skylar do what she's doing, but at the same time, it shouldn't be, because she's going through so much and she's in a situation where, I mean, to think straight is not something that is easy to do. And she's not doing that. I mean, she's doing two things, right? So there are two ways, and I talked about this already, that one is to go to the cops and the other one is to let things resolve by themselves, right? Well, I said that I'd probably do that too, let things resolve by itself. But then what are you doing? Like, if you're going to let things resolve by itself, then why are you calling the cops? Why are you going to the divorce lawyers? Or why are you doing all this, right? If the point is to keep Flynn happy or Junior happy, then the divorce is not going to make him happy. I mean, you already see how much it's affecting him, right? And he's demanding answers, and you're saying that you're not going to give him the answers. You're saying that you want things resolved by themselves. Then you should have sort of distance yourself from Walt, but it should be in a way that no one else notices it, because when others notice, they're going to want to know why, and you are not ready to say what, and that is going to lead people to hate you, which is why I assume people hate her, and people who actually watch the show. I mean, not the people in the show. I mean, some of the people in the show as well. So it's kind of weird as well now to think about it. I mean, this whole time they were assuming it's an affair with what Walt is doing, and Hank and Marie talked about it as well, and that was the first thing that Skylar thought about as well. But guess who's having the actual affair now? Now, does that make it okay? No, absolutely not. Does that make what Walt did okay? No, absolutely not. None of this is okay. None of this is okay. I can't take Walt's side here. I also cannot take Skylar's side here, because they're both in the wrong. Now, sure, one have killed people and directly, and also have done things that have led to people's death. And I'm not just talking about Jane and Tuco and this and that. I'm talking about several people that we don't even know their names of, right? People, ODing and reacting like Jane did, and then passing away because of the drugs that he sold them. So there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of build up there again. See, when she said I.F.T, because I want to keep saying that, as much fun as that is, every time I say it, a joke pops up into my head. When she said those three words, I was dying inside. I was like, it wasn't, I don't know how to say this. I was so tense. I was like, what is Walt gonna do? But more importantly, what is Heisenberg gonna do in reply to this? And the music changes, and they sort of zoom in on his face, and expressions visibly changes. So something that I talked about is that you can really tell that the expression, how they're feeling, just by looking at their face. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts, on this topic. Whether you agree, disagree, just share your opinion and we'll talk about it. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why. I can very easily be wrong. I've been so wrong already in this show so many times. Show has a way of just fucking taking a sharp turn at when you don't even expect it. But speaking of expressions, then, it reminded me of actually Gus when they go outside, right? So, I mean, there's Don Salamanca, there's him as well, but his expressions are very exaggerated, and that's the kind of character he is, so that's understandable. But it is the little changes that they do, right? So that then Walt does very well, and I think Bryan Cranston, that's his name, and you guys told me his name, I don't remember, it's a difficult name, but Gus, he does it better than, man, he does it so well. It is just unbelievable. You know when they walk out, they're having a chat there? I forgot, but he says it's basically a threat, but it's in a, you know, a passive threat. Gus is not a baby. He understands what a threat is, and he's smiling. And when he hears a threat, his face changes. It's slight. It's just slight change. And you're like, whoa. In that moment, he hasn't said anything. He hasn't changed. He just changes a little bit. And you're like, I know what you're thinking. Do you know what I mean? And that is just, it is on another level with that guy. Walt is very good as well. And we got to see that when they did a face-to-face in one of those episodes. Where they were, you know, the first time they meet, when Walt is trying to get in touch with him and he doesn't want to meet, and then eventually they meet. In that scene, they do that so much, and that's where you can really see the masterclass acting that is going on. So that is brilliant, but also about Gus. He said Walt works for him, but Walt said no, he's not. Although the kind of looks that he gives and the pause that he takes, you know, when he says no, maybe that tells Gus he's been doing this for long enough. He knows that this guy's gonna come back to him. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't know. I can't guarantee the twins, you know, controlling themselves. Who can? So they just straight up murdered that old lady? Yeah, well, why would you take guarantee of someone like that? Why would you? Unless you're crazy. Jesse. And I feel like I've been talking forever and we haven't even talked about Jesse. There's Jesse. He's not good. He looked good. He acted good. He looked like he was doing well. Nope. He's not good. And he's cooking now. And he's going to try to get back to Walt. Although he was on his own, so I'm not entirely sure. But I think he will. But yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot of setup. A lot of tension. It's setting up to a big explosion. And yeah, I'm ready for it. Well... I say that, and then it happens, and then I want to pick up my screen and throw it at the wall. But thankfully, I haven't done that yet. Anyways, yeah, a lot going on. Do let me know your thoughts on that as well. The situation with Gus. How much in control is he? I thought he was in control, but I don't know anymore. He still is in control, but things seems to be falling apart for him. Same goes for Jesse. And then the important one, the one we care about, Skylar and Walt. If you are someone who's taking sides, don't be shy. Just let me know. I would like to hear your side. I've only heard from other people who are like me in the center. So I would actually like to hear the side of someone who truly believes that Walt is in the right or Skylar is in the right, you know? Because I think neither of them are. So, you know, I'd like to hear why you think that, you know? It's interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you want the shirt, link in the description. If you want the full-length reaction, that's on Patreon as well, link in the description. And thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like if you like the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice I.F.T-ing. Keep I.F.T-ing.